everyone, welcome to another episode of Stuttering in Silence. My name is Matthew Laporte, and I'm joined with...
Gavin Soden.
Gavin, what are we going to be talking about today?
We're going to be talking about sports today.
What kind of sports?
All sports.
You sure?
I promise you.
All right, guys, well, if you're as excited as I am, and I'm sure Gavin is as well, take a seat, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Oh, shit. Hey, guys. Gavin, we are live. So, guys, we officially have video. How are you? We're going to figure out sometime soon to get our video on Spotify as well.
Yeah.
Kind of do what some people have been doing, putting their audio and video up.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be on YouTube now. So.
Well, yeah, I just know that we wanted to do it mostly for YouTube.
Well, yes.
And then we'll add it to Spotify later on.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing sunglasses inside because you can't stop my shine.
I hate you. I hate you so much. But yeah, sorry for the last couple weeks, guys. Gavin just moved into a brand new house.
Yes.
So we're hyped for him.
Let's talk about that a little bit really quick. So, unfortunately for the past few weeks, I've been, well, not unfortunately, but I've been moving. So wasn't able to really put the time or dedication into the podcast. And, like I said when we first started, I didn't want to just do it because we have to do it now. I wanted to do it because we want to do it.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
we were good with the whole. We had like a Harry Potter one that we put out.
Yeah.
So we didn't really miss that much time.
No. I think it was just 2 weeks. Plus, you definitely needed to
Yeah.
Well, because you guys did it all yourself.
Yeah.
You did everything yourself.
Yeah.
Did you guys end up moving the
washer?
The washer and dryer.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we're doing that or not.
Yeah.
But
well.
Yeah, it's just weird. It was like. Because I went from a very small, not a very small house, but a smaller house,
It was a nice
smaller
house.
home, a smaller little condo, into a bigger house, And I realized that we have a lot of cars.
Yeah, well, I never really noticed it because whenever you guys were in that lot, right?
Yeah.
There was a bunch of just cars, and I was like, okay, I guess these are other people's. And then when I pulled up to your new house in Bluebell, oh, sorry, he lives in Bluebell.
Whoa.
I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's just so many.
Yeah, but
on accident,
and
too.
all the Harleys, well, not Harleys, but all the bikes you had in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, glad you're back. Glad you're feeling good.
Yeah. I am back, and I'm feeling about as good as I can feel.
Yeah, and I think he has a cool little awning room type deal, kitchen situation. So we might do some coffee talks in there. Just talk shop, talk shit, have fun.
Yeah. Do a little bit of a different scenery.
Yeah.
Should I be like Polo or who was it?
The baby.
No,
just
grabs a mic just like this and just talk like this the entire time.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about when he freestyled on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, and he's just talking like this.
Oh, I didn't know he did that the whole time.
But what if I just sit like right here? I'm just talking like this the whole thing.
Dude, they're gonna be so confused because we just jump right into it. And we're just talking shit for the first 10 minutes.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, guys, we're excited to be back. We're glad to put out content. We're gonna have obviously this one today is sports. How we always do, and then we have a movie coming up. We have a conspiracy, and then another one that we might decide to do. If not, then we're gonna be doing some stuff. But make sure you're following the socials, having fun. Gavin and I have been putting a lot of fun, cool content out there. So stay tuned. Hope you guys have a lot of fun and want to dive in.
Yeah. All right. So week
12
of the NFL season here.
Dude, listen. This is a mix of both boring games that I really just couldn't make it through the first half, or I was leaving because I think for the Birds, I was getting so mad at the third quarter. I was like, all right, bro, I gotta hop on the game.
Yeah, I stopped watching.
Because Ryan was losing his fucking mind. Yeah. All I heard, because we were sitting there watching, we were having a good time, and I was watching it on Fugo on my laptop, and I could hear him getting angry. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there doing schoolwork, and I have it on the thing, and I'm like, what is happening? Yeah. Because they had a field goal sitting in the first, so we're sitting there 0-3. Or 0-3, and I'm just like, this is not going to go well.
Dude, it was just it was such a rough game to watch because it was in the first half, in the first quarter, we looked okay, we looked, but we kept going 3 and out, and I was like, all right,
in a row.
In a row. So I was like, all right, we got to figure it out, and then and then we got shut out in the first half.
Yeah.
And we scored 1 touchdown.
I just don't understand it. It's so frustrating because looking here, finals 13-7, but it's we're sitting there and I'm like, okay, we have the Giants twice, we have the Jets, we finished with the Cowboys, but we could have walked into the Cowboys with 3+ games under our belt.
Yeah.
And compete for the NFC.
Game.
Yeah, no, especially after losing to the Giants.
Going 5-12,
and then because Mike White's not playing the following week.
Damn it. The Mike White experiment.
The Mike White experiment. Yeah, he's not playing because I forget who. I'm blanking on the quarterback's name.
Zach Wilson.
Yes, I think. Yeah, he had the head injury, so he's gonna be playing in the game against us.
Oh, so we're gonna win one game.
so that's kind of cool. Just some stats on our boy Jalen.
Oh, dude, he looked really bad last week.
I didn't think it was.
No, it was bad. He looked really bad.
I thought it would be like 23.
No,
23 total.
No, he looked really bad. No, he looked really bad, but I don't know. I'm just listen.
I thought it was only two. I thought it was only 2 interceptions.
Listen,
it was okay.
Listen,
my bad.
It's over. It's done. Okay, listen. Jalen Hurts. Yeah, he's a 23-year-old quarterback in the NFL. He's making mistakes, but guess what? I'd rather have him making mistakes than some dumb fuck.
I'd agree. I would agree with you. Yeah.
So, I just think that he's making too many mistakes. I think he's trying to get it to. He tried to throw it to Jalen Reagor. So many look. You drafted Jalen Reagor out of TCU a couple years ago, or 2 years ago, or a year ago. We could have had Justin Jefferson.
That is true.
But obviously, who would want Justin Jefferson? Anyway, no, but yeah. So I don't know. I think that drafting him wasn't a mistake because at the time we needed good wide receivers, and
I would totally agree. Well, that was the whole thing. Sorry,
he was good from TCU. He was good.
Yeah,
he wasn't like a fucking random ass pick. And that's the beauty of the draft. Like, yeah, maybe you draft Jalen Reagor, he becomes an all-star, and Jefferson shits the bed. Unfortunately, in our case, it's the other way around. Jalen Reagor is not a bad wide receiver. No. He has just not been playing well yet. And
that's true.
He has had breakout games. He's had games where he's
had quite a few.
Yeah, I mean he's played well for some of the season, but it's just not enough. And you saw it a lot. You saw it a lot on Sunday. He's just not. He's not hitting that next level. Like Devontae Smith. The Eagles have drafted Devontae. They drafted Devontae Smith and they threw him the ball 4 times against the Giants. That can't happen. Like, you got to feed him the ball, and it's like, yeah, don't force passes, don't throw too many picks, but at the same time, it's like, you know, we're like the top 2 or top 3 running team in all the NFL.
Yeah, we don't run enough.
And we ran the ball like 4 times in a row. And
well, even the previous games, we've been talking about it all year. We ran twice against I'm blanking on their names now.
We ran the ball 10 times in 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, not even on the first 3 weeks. We barely ran it 5 times.
Yeah, it was bad.
And everyone's like, "Oh, pass or not pass, run." Like we're getting schemes where blinds actually block and we're creating holes, and it's like, okay, that's happening on a pass, bro, and no one's coming in. So if you're going to have that happen, why not run the ball or at least establish a run game in some kind of situation?
Well, the whole thing about it is Jalen Hurts he snaps the ball, and the moment he feels pressure, he rolls out.
Oh, every time.
And it's like, yeah, okay, you want to keep and he's a very athletic person.
I'm not knocking that at all.
He's going to blossom into a great quarterback. The problem though is he's not getting the ball to the people that can really make a difference.
I would agree.
How many times you can look at all the tape you want? How many times you see Devontae Smith waving his hands in the end zone? I'm open, throws into double coverage. Oh, Dallas Goedert.
And then wonders why he gets 3 picks.
Right.
Yeah. Or 3 interceptions. Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas Goedert open on an out route, you know, like a little slant route or a sticks route, whatever. And he's just like, oh no, we're gonna throw it to Jalen Reagor, you know. And it's like, and the thing is, I commend Hurts, like, it's on me. I'm the quarterback. I fucked up. Don't look at my team. Look at me. It's my fault. I commend that because it takes a big man to say, like, I'm playing like shit. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Jalen Reagor should have caught those passes.
Too, yeah.
Should have caught the game-winning touchdown pass. But at the same time, you also had three quarters to put up points.
That is 100% true. Especially in the first half, not scoring a single thing.
Exactly.
That's what gets frustrating to watch. But I mean, then again, I know we're also two dudes from Collegeville and Norristown talking.
Well, I've watched enough Eagles football to know, like, whether we're going to beat anything. And
we should have won that game.
We definitely should have won that game.
These last 4 games, could not have lined up any better for us, especially after the previous games that they played.
We have the easiest schedule in the NFL.
Literally the easiest schedule in the NFL.
Yeah.
And what have you said since day one? We played to our team.
We're going to lose.
And it's like, I just don't understand because, like, everyone was so excited. They're like, we have the Giants twice. We got the Jets, and then guess what? We finish out with the Cowboys.
And the best
Beast of the East.
The best part about it too is the Cowboys have lost 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, they have.
So the Cowboys are slowly falling apart. And if we were able to just pull our head out of our ass and make it work. Just win games, beat the teams that are bad. Oh, the Giants have their number 28th in run defense. We're just gonna pass the ball.
We're just gonna pass the ball.
Yeah.
And it's not, and like you said, we're top 3, top 4 running teams of the NFL. Why aren't we running the ball at all?
Dude, okay, because
Miles Sanders can take a hit.
Miles Sanders is a great running back. The problem with it is he doesn't get the ball. Like he got the ball in less than 10 carries this past game. Boston Scott got a couple carries, got like 10 or 12 carries.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts runs the ball 6 times. You know what I mean? Like just give the ball to your running back. And then when you're going to pass, when you're going to make a pass play, can we please throw to the open receiver? Is that too much to ask?
Hey, you're open. Double coverage.
Oh, Devontae Smith is open for a touchdown?
Nope.
No. I don't know.
No, but double coverage. Hey,
we're gonna throw it to him.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw it to him. Oh, it got picked. You know what, guys?
3
that's
picks
on me.
after not scoring.
Guys, that's on me. Don't worry about it. Don't look at anybody else. Look at me. Look at me. We're getting 1% better every day. You look at me.
Yeah.
You look at me. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I think it's frustrating as hell because, dude, Philly sports is in a bad spot, man. Just Philly sports in general is just in a bad spot.
I would agree.
But yeah, dude, like you look at the Cowboys this week. The Cowboys lose that overtime.
Oh yeah,
field goal
the Raiders.
To the Raiders. That would have been such a sweet, because we would have been a game back from them at that point.
Yeah. Yep. But
anyway, that was not the case. Bottom line, the Eagles are tragically bad this week.
Tragically isn't even a good word.
There's really not much more to say. I mean, what are we going to sit here and say? The same stuff we said 5 weeks ago?
That's true. I guess we can only shit on the Eagles
so
many times in a singular podcast.
But they got shit on. They lost to the Giants. We're going to probably come back and win, beat the Jets and beat the Washington football team, or the Giants again, whoever it is. We're probably going to win a couple and give our fans just enough hope just to lose the rest of the
Just to lose, yeah. And then get shit on with the Cowboys. If
we're probably going to beat the Cowboys.
That's what I'm saying. If you're telling me we beat the Cowboys, if we lose to the Jets,
if we lose to the Jets,
we're gonna be here the next week. Imagine the Eagles game. No. Imagine I don't care anymore.
I'm done. Well, that's welcome to being a Philly sports fan, dude.
Oh God.
Okay, you look at it's the same thing, kind of like the Phillies are doing right now. We're in fucking draft or prime, make your moves, get the best players you can, spend the money. The Phillies have not made one move yet.
Hey, listen. Don't worry. Trust the process, bro. Oh, that wasn't that. That was the Sixers.
No, the Phillies are a lot of good talent is going up to other teams because they're paying them.
Bryce Harper,
don't worry, guys. we traded.
I know what you're gonna say.
We traded our closer. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. God.
We're gonna make moves,
guys. Our third baseman prospect that shit the bed for us last year. He's coming back, guys.
Because he knows what he's been on the team. Who do you trust?
Who do you really want, huh? Do you want somebody like a Max Scherzer, like a top 5 pitcher in all the MLB?
No, that would make too much sense.
No. We're Philadelphia. We're Philadelphia.
Because what? Because World Series? What's that? That's crazy. What was it? 2010? Was that 2010? Right?
2009.
2009.
You don't want to go to the World Series. They want you to go to the World Series. You don't want to go to the World Series. It's all a scam, man. It's all a part of the plan.
We can't do this again.
Anyway.
Oh god.
Getting back to football.
Yeah, but the Raiders game against Cowboys was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, so that was decent.
Yeah, I liked it.
Cowboys are once again doing the things that the Cowboys do every season. Every single season, they start off really good. They have the best offense, or the best defense, or the best special teams, and then every time it's like the Cowboys are going to the fucking playoffs.
We them boys.
And then mid season, can't beat like the Bengals. Can't beat the Jets.
Nope.
Can't beat, it's just every year it's the same thing.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love those memes because every time they lose, they add a different course, like Derek Carr, right? They add him to it, and it's just like all of them just poking out around. It goes, "You still them boys?"
Yeah.
Well,
that was first made in like 2017.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it until this year, but
no, dude. Yeah. So for the majority of the games, a lot of them were boring. I mean, well, like you have like the Bengals game. Bengals played the Steelers.
Yeah, I didn't see that game.
So they're down by like.
Can we shoot on Big Ben again? Yes.
So they're down by like 32 points, and Big Ben makes a good pass to Chase Claypool, and he gets the ball, and he gets up and he starts talking shit. And I'm like, why is he talking shit? Because he mossed two fourth he mossed two fourth like the fourth corner, like fourth on the bench corner,
bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he mossed a bunch of bench players and was like,
I'm a god. You want to know why they call me Thor?
I'm a god.
Because I'm a god.
But no, Big Ben looked, dude. Did you see him get sacked?
No.
He falls like a Minecraft character.
Dude, he runs like a Minecraft character. His hands are like this, and his legs just.
Dude, it just doesn't work. He's just. Oh god.
I love. Listen, Ben Roethlisberger, if you ever hear this, I don't hate
Big
you,
Ben,
bro.
we don't hate you as a person. We just.
You're gonna say we were.
You know what? Don't ever retire, Big Ben. Don't ever retire.
Because the Roethlisberger legacy needs to live on. And if you're playing into your 60s, it doesn't.
How are you going to retire, bro? You're an elite quarterback.
Dude, if Ben's going to hear that, he's going to get pissed.
I'm sorry. Ben, I'm sorry. If you hear this, both Bens.
Dude, I might text him real quick and be like, is Roethlisberger middle of the call? He just goes, "You fucking shitter."
He comes through.
He would. He really would drive here.
And he'd be like, "Fuck you, Big Ben's good." I'm like, all right.
So it's levitating. That was a great. Good night.
All right.
Anyways,
so there was actually getting back on track here. There was a couple games that surprised me a little bit. So there is one thing I wanted to say. The Patriots are looking like actually like a real team again.
Finally. Well, they're having a rough beginning of the season.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like they. So I think this is part of Bill Belichick's like genius. Okay, now tell me if you no listen.
What do you?
I hate Bill Belichick. I hate the Patriots.
He's not a bad.
But this is the thing. He's probably the greatest coach of all time.
I would agree.
But this is the thing.
Gotta love winners.
What happened last season? Okay, so Brady leaves.
Yes.
Right.
Gronk does that whole thing.
Gronk, yeah. But he leaves, and the Patriots get Cam Newton.
Yes.
Cam Newton and Tom Brady are very, very, very different quarterbacks. Tom Brady is a pocket passer. Cam Newton's a mobile passer. Okay. Tom Brady's way more accurate than Cam Newton. Okay.
Very much more accurate.
Bill Belichick just spent the last 22 years in the same schemes, in the same presence of mind, and like how to play. Now he gets a totally different quarterback, and he has to make it work. So what I think happened was they signed They signed Cam Newton to a 1-year deal.
Okay.
And they said, if we don't make the playoffs, if we don't, do well, he's cut. We're moving on.
Goodbye. Thank you.
No, they signed him to a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
And they drafted Mac
Jones,
who is who looks a lot like Tom Brady. I'm not saying he's as good as Brady, obviously, but he just his mechanically, he looks a lot like Tom.
Well, I mean, that does help, especially with him having that for 20+ years.
Well, yeah,
right. I would definitely look for a quarterback that's going to work with
exactly. And now look at them. They're 8-4, they're 8-4, top of their division, I believe. It's working. Mac Jones is coming out hot. He had a great game last week.
Yeah, he won 23 and 32.
Yeah, he's playing well. He's playing well.
Yeah, 2 TDs.
The bottom line is he's going to be a stud, I think, in the NFL.
Good for him, bro.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see because the Eagles aren't doing shit. Okay, Eagles aren't doing nothing this year.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do know that,
bro. You
know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of
that thing. Yeah,
2013 or 2014 when we're just like shitting the bed against every NFL team.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway,
I forgot you can see the.
Yeah. Anyway, so there was also the other game that I wanted to highlight. Well, obviously the other game I wanted to highlight was the Dolphins beating up on the Panthers with good old Cam Newton. Yeah.
He's back, baby.
Yeah, so
he's back.
Yeah, I don't think he's back.
Well, he's back, but
no, he's back.
Yes.
Physically.
Did you see that? Did you see that video where he was like, "Oh, I'm back"?
Yeah, he scored a touchdown. He's like, "I'm back," and then he loses. Anyway,
bro, I'm telling you, I live for the fucking memes on Tuesday where it's like, bro, you guys stop talking. You can talk more. You guys stop talking.
Yeah. But no, I think the Dolphins. It was weird. It was just a weird game because the Dolphins are not a good football team, yet the Panthers looked even worse. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I don't know what happened to the Panthers defense. I don't know what happened at all. But they just decided that they were going to stop playing football. Cam Newton, he didn't look great. He got hurt a little. He got a little nicked up. The Panthers, they started the season 3-0. Now they're the same spot the Eagles are. I told you this beginning of the season. I was like, they're a fake football team. They're gonna have Oh my God! You guys realized
what?
We have the same fucking we have the same record as the Dolphins and the Panthers.
I was having a good day. I was having a really good day.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'm going 5-21, 92 yards.
Dude, it's just so hard to talk about these games because it's like.
Well, it's like you only watch the first 2 quarters, and it's like what's going to happen at the end of the game. Or you're sitting there watching into the third, or you're watching some of the highlights, and it's like, oh, this looks like an exciting game. And then you actually watch a portion of the game. You get 30 minutes in.
This game was exciting because you had a lot of highfalutin crazy shit happening.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's like a lot of these games don't get good until the fourth quarter.
Well, look at the Eagles game; we didn't even score the second half.
Exactly.
So,
but yeah, once again, so the Chiefs had a bye week. The Ravens, they won their game this week. The Bengals won. For the Steelers and the Browns, especially in the AFC North, I think the Browns have to reevaluate what their whole plan of action is because they're looking real rough right now. Offensively and defensively.
Everyone was like, "Yo, ride high! They're going! They're
going!" They looked really good last
year.
They
looked fantastic,
and they looked good this year.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they just started falling off. So think they need to figure it out. And then another team to kind of highlight a little bit is the Packers, because right now you have the Cardinals, all right? You have the Packers, well, I would say the Rams, but the Rams are 0-4 this month. They didn't win a game in November. I would consider the Bucs to be a top team. These teams are, who's going to win, and it comes down to it is if you really look at it, all these top teams, with the exception of maybe Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, I don't think any of these teams can beat Tom Brady.
Dude,
because Tom Brady
can go number 8.
Well, this is the thing. Tom Brady, He's a tactician. He's really good at exploiting your weaknesses. And if you look at all these top teams,
he's been doing that for years.
There's not one team in the NFL that you can say like they're solid top to bottom, offensively and defensively. There's always little holes, things that they consistently be exploited on.
Yeah.
And you look at the team like the Colts. Yeah, the Colts aren't the best team in the NFL. They're not a great football team right now. But the thing is this: they're better than their record.
That's true.
They have probably one of the top 5 best running backs in the NFL.
No, they do.
Carson Wentz is playing. This looks like 2018 or 2019 Carson Wentz again.
Yeah,
2017 Carson Wentz.
I wish you could say Pennsylvania, but I guess that's not a thing.
Yeah, he's playing well, like I said he would.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gavin.
Kelly's not gonna like that.
Yeah. Well. all I'm gonna say is. Anyway.
Oh God. We're in the same house too.
Maybe you should just never speak. Ever.
Turns my gain down.
Shut up.
It is good to see him do well though. I mean, I still love the guy.
I like Wentz. I like him as a quarterback.
Yeah.
He makes mistakes. He's not the best quarterback ever, but he's a good quarterback. I knew the Colts were going to be at least decent. At the very, the bare minimum, they're going to be at least decent.
Yeah, I mean, 38-31 isn't too bad. They're only down by like a touchdown.
Well, no, and they're also playing a fucking top 5 team in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what did you really expect? They almost won the game.
That's true. It's very true. Yeah, I didn't catch that game at all.
It was really good.
What time was that?
It was at 1 o'clock, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just getting back from Strongman.
Sorry, I needed to have a drink of iced tea.
I understand.
My mouth is dry.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, yeah. So they're looking good.
Dude, that'd be insane if he goes for number 8.
Dude, if he gets,
see, you know what it is I like winners. Like it is cool to see someone kind of go and win and win and win. But if that isn't a testament to the fact that everyone's like, you got all the weapons in the Patriots, you get all this stuff, you're nothing without them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he did go from one super power team to another.
That is true. I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
Like
but
he has Leonard. Well, he has Gronkowski.
Dude,
top 5.
I still love when that all happened. I still love when that.
Yeah.
That was
funny.
Yeah, that was hysterical because I was like, he's retired. 3 weeks later, they're at the beach together, they're just sitting on chairs drinking like Corona. I'm back,
they're
baby.
Drinking what?
Coronas.
Confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Brady and Gronkowski started Corona.
Oh yes, fake news.
Yep.
Yes, yeah. We're gonna be that.
CZZ. It's like CNN, but a little skewed. Anyway.
Fuck. Anyways,
I look like a pretentious douchebag.
A little bit.
My glasses on.
Beginning of this, he's like, "Yo, I'm wearing my glasses. You sure?" Yeah.
But guess what? This is the thing. This is my podcast. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
Well,
if I want to wear sunglasses, I want to wear sunglasses. And guess what? Ain't nobody going to stop me.
Sunglasses officer. Other than that, I mean, actually, I was surprised we don't have Washington the next couple weeks.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yo, the Seahawks are bad.
Dude,
they're
bad.
So
Dude, Ryan and I were shitting on them for like an hour and a half.
Dude,
bro.
they're awful.
They're so bad.
Dude, they are fucking awful. Like, oh my God. Oh, they're bad. They're really bad.
Their record's great if you flip it around. Just got to do a little.
How are we better than them, bro? Oh my God.
Well, hey, I mean, also NFC East.
Well, yeah,
but
no, I'm saying like record wise.
That's true.
But
was it 3-8? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's just rough.
Yeah.
But no, so it's kind of like I said before, it's kind of hard to talk about the NFL right now because. Like, yeah, we can go through each individual game and say, this is what happened. This is what happened. You watched the game. Everybody knows what happened.
Yeah.
The problem is, what are we going to say? Oh, the Eagles are going to win out and lose to Dallas? Fuck no. We just lost to the Giants. Are we going to beat every other? Are we going to lose every game?
We're going to beat the Cowboys. It's just going to happen.
Probably.
It has to happen. Every year. It's always, they beat us in the beginning.
Except for 2016 and 2017. We lost to the Cowboys.
I thought we beat the 2017.
No.
Because we played them first.
No, we played. I'm talking about the very last game of the season. We lost. because we didn't put any of our starters in.
Because we were looking to
we were in the playoffs.
Yeah,
we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna end up beating them again, which doesn't make any sense. Because if we do, it's like, why do we lose?
Yeah.
To the fucking Giants.
But I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard to predict football right now. So
poor Javen.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. So going into the rest of this year, especially going into next week, I don't know. I would say honestly, I just can't wait for the playoffs at this point.
Get some better gameplay.
Get some better teams playing each other. Teams are finally good. Like my whole thing is
Start
like
getting into that kind of season.
Yeah, it's just I'm just tired of seeing like the Packers come out and they beat. Well, you know what's funny? The Packers, I would say, are probably the strongest team right now.
Fundamentally, just all around.
Well, if you look at it, they should be 9-2 or 10-2, whatever it is. Because the only game that they really lost on that, not due to their own mistakes, was when Aaron Rodgers was out. They put in Jordan Love, lost the game.
Right.
With Aaron Rodgers in, they win that game. But the Packers
don't give him any time left.
Exactly. The Packers aren't a bad football team. They're really good football
they're
team
not.
This year. The Cardinals, I don't know. I don't see Kyler Murray really locking down and taking his team really far in the playoffs. I don't see that happening, and I don't see. I don't know. I think it's going to come down to the Packers, Bucks, in the NFC Championship.
Aaron Rodgers versus
Tom Brady. And I think it's probably for the AFC. I don't know how to pick two exact teams, but I'm going to say it's going to be between the Ravens.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's a solid choice.
Yeah, I'm saying it's going to be between the Ravens, the Titans, the Chargers, and the Bengals. That's who I'm going to say.
Derrick Henry out.
Derrick Henry's out for the season. Buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah. So yeah.
And Zach Wilson's back. Yep.
Yeah.
I just had to double check
hooray.
that. Yeah, not much better. Man went 14-24 with 145 yards.
Well, they beat the Texans.
That is true. They did beat the Texans.
How do these?
I don't fucking know. You literally can't even fucking predict the games.
Well, I mean, there's two worst teams in the NFL right now.
Texas, what are you talking about? They're gonna, bro. Listen, Brady better watch out.
Are they going?
They're going.
They're going.
If they go and I said that shit, bro, I better get some of that fucking money.
Well, they'd have to win. They'd have to win every game to finish out the season, and then everybody that's in front of them would have to get really sick and not be able to play. Then they would go.
So what was the plan that we had last time? I mean, it could be worse. You could find a Texans jersey in my closet. Yo, I'm joking. I'm
I can see the Romo jersey.
What are you talking? It's not a Romo jersey.
It's Tony Romo.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It says Evan McNabb. Not Evan McNabb. Donovan McNabb.
Evan McNabb.
No, there was
Hi, I'm Evan McNabb. I am brother to Donovan.
There was a guy I used to play football with. Evan McNabb, something like that.
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
forget his last name, but
is it in your bag still? The fuck I'm supposed to do?
God damn it, I'm with you too much. You fucking.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So the NFL right now is in a really weird spot. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the playoffs at this point.
Yeah. A lot of better games, better gameplay. Kind of at least enjoy football a little bit more exciting.
Yeah.
Kind of seeing who's who, what's what, and start seeing different matchups.
Yeah.
I'm excited for
who the top teams are actually going to be. And then, all right, ready? We're going to talk about baseball a little bit.
Fuck.
You
gonna get angry?
I'm so aggravated.
How your Astros doing? For those of you who can't see, Gavin tried to not reach across the table. Well, they can, but the people who are just listening.
Yeah.
Try to not kill me.
So this is the problem. Okay. So the Phillies are okay. How do I want to say this? Okay. Hoo-ha. Okay. Here we go.
What was that?
I'm just trying not to freak out. All right.
We gotta figure out how to get this on Spotify. I need to see that.
The Phillies. Okay. The Phillies have a second place finisher for the Cy Young.
Yes.
And an MVP.
Yes.
And then they're like, you know what? Listen,
we're okay.
We want Starling Marte. Oh, we didn't meet with him.
No,
he got picked up.
Yes, he did.
Oh, We want Byron Buxton. He's standing. Nice.
Oh, I didn't even know we were looking at him.
Yeah. Oh, we want Max Scherzer. Ain't gonna happen.
Hey,
okay.
Buddy.
Well, okay. Listen, we want. Who else do we want? Oh, we want Kyle Schwarber.
I didn't even know we were looking at him.
Well, guess what? We want Kyle Schwarber now, and you know what's gonna happen?
What?
And we want Chris Bryant, Kyle Schwarber, and Chris Bryant. Oh, but guess what? Probably not gonna get him.
Why?
Because we're the Phillies.
Exactly. Thank you.
And we're gonna be playing, and we're gonna be like, we're gonna win 60 games, and then we're gonna be like, yay.
When was the last time you were at a Phillies game? Because I can't tell you.
The last Phillies game I was at was 2019. June 2019, maybe.
How do you remember that?
June 2019, Bryce Harper hit a home run, and I called this home run because he came up for the first time, and he flied out, and then I was like,
he's gonna do it.
I was like, he's gonna hit a home run in this game. So the very next time he comes up to the bat, I felt it. I pulled out I have it on my camera, on my phone. I pulled out my camera, and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna do it. And then he goes, and then it was like, and then Reese Hoskins comes up and hits another one like right behind him.
That's
so they went
nuts.
back to back.
No, wait. Now where's Reese in the batting order?
He's usually fourth.
So that was what, cleanup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's been injured.
Okay.
So he was the Phillies this year were just up and down. It was just a mishmash of different players.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I don't understand how we're not signing anybody, dude. Like, I don't.
You know, it could be. Oh, what's the word? What's our name? What's our name again? The Phillies. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, yeah, we do have the cap space. I would agree with you on that. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I'm so surprised. Like you did not think the World Series was going to go the way it did,
dude.
Dude, you trying to forget about that too a couple weeks ago.
That was wild. It was probably, I would say, the greatest collapse of like a powerhouse unit of teams in history. Like that, well, not in history, but you know what I mean? Like definitely in the last 10 years. Because you look at teams like the 2000 Yankees, you know what I mean? Like, or the 90s Yankees. You look at these teams like that just win because they just keep playing correctly. They have the best pieces. They win games. The problem with I don't know what happened. The Dodgers went out and signed everybody. Oh, that's another thing. The Dodgers dismantled their team now. They lost.
I didn't know this at all. This is all news to me.
They lost Corey Seager, who's their shortstop, and they lost Max Scherzer. So now they lost two key pieces to their 110 win season or whatever. And then the Rangers have been a sleeper team this year.
What do you mean?
The Rangers were like they're always bad. The Rangers are always bad. And so what they did was they were like, "Yo, we're gonna go out and just start buying people, like just buying their contracts." And they now have Marcus Semien, and he's the short.
When?
Yesterday.
That happened yesterday?
Yeah, Marcus Semien and
So this went out and bought his contract.
Huh?
This went out and bought his contract and just said,
yeah, like he was a free agent, and they were like, "We'll pay you." They were like, he was like, "Okay," went to there, and then they did the same thing to Corey Seager. They were like, "Yo, you should come here." And he was like, "Okay." But you know what doesn't make sense to me?
What?
So Javier Baez just signed like a 7-year deal with the fucking the Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
The Tigers are bad. They've been bad for like 15 years.
Well, I mean,
and I don't know why I don't know
why. The Orioles.
I think I might rather be on the Orioles.
Really?
Yeah.
The Orioles haven't been good since ever.
Dude, sucks.
Fuck.
Dude, I don't know. All I'm saying is I think like if you're okay, for example, right? If you're a top 50 player,
okay,
right? And they're like, and you're on a good team, and they're like, "Listen, would you rather stay here and we'll give you a 2-year contract for $15 million or $30 million, okay, with 21 guaranteed."
All right.
Or would you like to go to Detroit, where you know you're not going to be surrounded by good people? You're going to look a lot better because you're going to be the best person on the fucking team.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're going to give you a 7-year deal for like $200 million with like 105 guaranteed. or like 35 guaranteed, whatever it was.
They really do that much as a guarantee.
Uh-huh.
I knew they did like in the NBA as well, but Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
See, like I always forget that like there's that much money in MLB because I like I haven't been around it as much. Well, now that like I'm like good friends with you, obviously, I hear a lot about it. But like I never would have thought there was that much.
Yeah.
I guess it is a huge fucking conglomerate. But
Mike Trout. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
bless you. Nice.
Oh, that was a good one.
Good projection there. Proud of you. I
Ooh.
give that like a 7 out of 10.
Thank you. Well, that felt really good.
Feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no fan going either, so it's just particles everywhere.
Anyway.
You cool?
Yeah.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout. Okay, so he's just signed like a 10-year deal the other couple years ago with the Angels. He just signed like a $400 million contract.
Good for him, dude.
But the Angels aren't. The Angels need to go to the playoffs because Mike Trout is.
I really know nothing about the Angels.
Mike Trout is the Ken Griffey Jr., the Barry Bonds, the Babe Ruth of like our generation.
Really?
He is that good.
Yeah, you were explaining that to me a couple weeks ago.
But every
or a while ago,
season he gets hurt, or he just wastes a season.
Can't stay healthy. But I mean, if he's guaranteed that much money, it's not a 10-year deal.
You're gonna stay there with that much money.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Plus, it's in LA, or it's in yeah.
Dude, get yours, bro.
But that's
what
the
I
thing
would
is
say.
like, but like as a competitor though, at a certain point, you got to sit there and say, I know, like you in the beginning, right? The first like 5 years, we can build this team, get the talent, yada yada. When you've been that bad for that long, how do you sit there and say, like, as a competitor,
we can rebuild?
Like, how do you sit there and say, I want to stay here?
Sure, no, I understand.
You can pay me all the money in the fucking world, but it's like, did you get into baseball for the money, or did you get to the MLB and want to win?
Well,
World
I mean,
Series?
it could also transition. He could have gotten in, which I mean, does happen. People get burnt out, especially at that kind of level. Maybe it's like, you know what? I am the quote unquote Babe Ruth or Barry Bonds, whoever it is that, like, he's that person of our era, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, you know what? At this kind of day in the game, I've proven myself. I'm a fantastic player. You know what? If you're gonna pay me $405 million for a 10-year contract for 10 years, most people dream to kind of even have that kind of opportunity. So I mean, why the fuck not?
It makes sense. I mean, it makes sense for him to do it, but
because it happens a lot. You look in strongman. You look in NFL. You look in NBA. Soccer.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. People are like, yeah, I've already established myself. I've hit. Well, look at just complete. What?
Speaking of soccer, I'm an idiot.
What?
I just think it's funny that I didn't know that like like the MLS is like the NFL or the MLB. Like I thought, like whatever, like I thought it was like kind of like the Olympics. Like you play for your home country, like you don't get traded and stuff. I didn't know that.
Happens all the time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I found that out in high school because I thought the same thing. Because I really only thought it was like an international thing. They had like games and stuff. I didn't understand until.
I didn't know America had a fucking. I know Philadelphia has an MLS team.
Well,
I know we do. I knew a couple years ago, but when I was younger, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, some people that I used to hang out with or like be in school with it in high school, not college, but they'd be like, "Yeah, like this person got traded and they're now in America," and I'm like. What?
They can do that?
They can do that? Like, weren't they just playing and representing, like, Israel or whatever? And they're like...
Imagine if, like, Messi played for, like, Liverpool.
Yeah, well, that's the... I did, but that was when I first realized. I was like, oh. And, like, my neighbors, they love MLB, but they follow soccer. And it wasn't until, like, I was in South Carolina with Ben where, like, his whole family follows soccer. They're watching it. They're like, yeah, he got traded. He's now in, like, Africa. I'm like, what? And it's a whole thing, dude. It's a lifestyle. Plus, it's not as big in the United States, which blows my mind because,
well, it's that's the largest sport in the world.
Yeah, I know.
And MLS.
Look in like third world countries, like that's their entire life. Yeah. For us, we always call ourselves like the world champions for football, but I mean, cross the sea, dude. The Atlantic Ocean's not that big anymore.
I think if our NFL teams played other teams from other countries, I think we would stomp them.
Well, yeah, we have Mike White, bro. Mike White is a Hall of Famer after one game.
Yeah, better than Brady.
Listen, Brady. Listen. If you want to transfer your rings over to Mr. White over there, I think he'll understand. A little tired there, buddy, huh?
That was a good one. Oh, Oh, it just feels so good.
Oh, I didn't hear any cracks. Do that ASMR stuff from like TikTok. You ever see that guy where he puts like the mic on it and they cracks like the person's back?
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't really like those because like after a while, you know what ones I do like though?
What?
Like the pimple popping ones.
Oh, I love how our tangents like just trickle off. But I mean, there really isn't much to cover. Is there anything else with MLB you want to?
Oh, well, I was just gonna say like a lot of these teams that like the MLB is in a sort of a kind of like the NFL did, sort of in like a flux of the bad teams are getting slowly better and the good teams are still good, but they're showing like
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like case in point, the Atlanta Braves just won their first World Series since the 90s. Yeah, I think the Phillies are making a huge mistake on not picking up on some of this talent that's out there. And
I have so many questions when it comes to that because I feel like, right, like I can sit here and be like, all right, we should have drafted this guy for the NFL, right? Because obviously I have some idea. And same thing with the MLB. I don't have much idea with the MLB, but what I'm saying is like, okay, you and I'd sit here and be like, all right, we need to pick up Gavin Soden, right? Because he's an outstanding wide receiver and we need weapons there.
Yeah.
Or pick up Gavin Soden, number junior, whatever, or junior, because we need a middle linebacker or a Sam or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in our head, that makes sense because we're seeing it as, I guess, backseat coaches or whatever. And I feel like across the board, right? And this is one of the things that's what's bothered me. It's across the board, people will say the same things. Because you and I will watch a game, we need this or whatever it is, or whatever, right? And then it comes draft pick time, right? And we're like, this should be our decision. Everyone across the board, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. We need to be grabbing so-and-so, blank, insert name there. And then it's like, quarterback, cool, gotcha. Yeah. We already have 3. Yeah. Awesome. So now we have Carson Wentz, Nick Foles, and then following with Jalen Hurts, right? Yeah. So it's like, okay, I don't understand. Is it because?
All right. So
I feel.
Here's kind of what happens.
Do you see where my brain's going?
So here's kind of what happens. So let's say I come to you and I go, Matt, you're the GM of the New York Giants, and I'm the GM of the Eagles, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, Matt, I see you have the first, second, and 5th round draft picks for next year. Now, I have 3 or 4, 6, and 10.
Okay.
Okay. If you had the pick of the litter for somebody on my team, who would you want? And you would say like, Fletcher Cox, something like this. Okay. How about this? You give me 2 and 3. I'll give you 4 and 10. We'll trade your draft picks. I'll put Brandon Graham on top of that. You give me a cash consideration, and we'll make.
I understand how deals happen. Yeah.
But then I go, okay, cool. And then I'm like, all right, what do we need right now? We need a corner. We need cornerbacks.
Sure. Okay.
This isn't a strong cornerback class though. The highest quarterback is like. You know what I mean? Like he's not like a first round pick.
I understand.
So now I have a couple later rounds. It's like, all right. So then I say, okay, what are the strong points in the draft? Okay, what is the really strong points in the draft? Running backs are really top tier this year. Okay, well, what's my first pick? Round 1, pick like 14. All right, how many running backs are going to get taken before that? Fuck. Okay, there's really only 6 running backs that I really need, or like that what I really consider. Okay. They're probably going to go in the first 10 rounds. So
that makes sense.
Then I call you. So then let's say now you're the GM of the Jaguars, and I go, hey buddy, I know, or let's say I call you the GM of the Patriots.
Okay.
And you have your first pick is pick like 26. And I'm like, hey, I'll bump you up. I'll give you pick 14. We'll trade. You give me cash consideration, and we'll do like a trade. Cool. You give me like a couple million. Boom. We do that trade. Or you give me you trade me another pick. Let's say you have round 2, pick 6, and I have pick 15. I go, yo, we'll swap. You give me 15 of this round and 6 of next round. I'll give you 14 of this round.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Then you switch. So now we're all sitting on their couches like, yo, we need a cornerback. We need cornerbacks. GM's like, no, we don't. Like, there's no point in drafting a shitty cornerback, wasting a draft pick on somebody we're going to trade away in the next 2 years. So that's kind of what usually happens. But also, you also have times where it's like there's a move to be made, but people just don't make it.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing that bothers me, right?
Yeah.
Is and that exact sentence. There's moves to be made and people don't make the move. Because what bothers me is like, where does a lot of this money come from? Comes from the viewers, people buying your product, people weighing in on your product. Yeah. So I feel like same thing with us. Video, hi guys, table, TV, whatever it is, right? Yeah. Making a better product for consumers. And I feel like at a marketing level, just at a very basic level, why are you not making moves to better your team? It's like, and I know, we're just two idiots, but I don't know. They're just like, I see different moves like the Eagles can make or Phillies, whoever, right?
Yeah.
And I just don't understand at a multi-billion-dollar conglomeration, right?
Yeah.
That moves don't. Do you see my That's my only issue when I watch, and then like draft picks come around, and I'm like, why did you?
Because they get so up in arms, and they're like, well, we don't care. Like we will do what's right for the team, what's right for the company, and it's like, yeah, we want our teams to pick the best possible draft pick every season, so we get the best team.
Yeah.
But like, also too, at the same time, you got guys that get drafted round 1, pick 1, and do nothing. Like a Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
Look at like you know what I mean, like stuff like guys like that. They get picked high. They're everyone's touting them, telling everybody they're really good, and they suck. You know what I mean? So there's always a grain of salt with draft picks. I think there's always like that one thing of like he's going to be. That's why I love baseball so much. One of the reasons is because, let's say you're a third baseman coming out of Vanderbilt, right?
Okay.
And I've been following you since you went to Vanderbilt.
Sure.
Like
all right.
Year 1, coming out of high school. And you had outstanding numbers in high school, coming into college. You're a top 5 player on your team. Okay. I'm like, all right. You're gonna be high up in the draft. I want you. Do what I can. Let's say I get you. Okay. Boom. You're on my team now. I'll sign you to a contract. But I'm signing you to either a single A or double A contract, so you don't affect the first team at all, really, like the majors. So I signed you to, let's say I signed you to a double A.
Okay.
And I go, all right, see what you're worth. Go have fun.
Understood.
You play a season in double A.
Yes.
And let's say you're outstanding.
Yeah, we had this conversation.
Right, you're outstanding. I'll go, okay, boom. I'll bump you up. I'll bump you up to triple A.
Yeah.
Then let's say you fall back a little bit. Now that you're bad, you're just not as outstanding. I go, okay, now we're starting to see some hindrance. Keep you in AAA another year. So now this is your third year in the AA and AAA system, the farm league. And we're still working on your game. By year 5, you're outstanding in the AAA. If we need you, boom, call you up. If you're having some troubles in the MLB through 20 games, drop you back down. Bring you back up. And that's the whole thing is, you can, if you're being worked on and utilized for so long, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the times you got guys that get drafted in like 2000. It'll say like drafted in 2009, first MLB game March 11th or April 11th, 2014. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah.
Because you're drafting these guys right out of college.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And when you and I had that conveison a couple weeks back, which is kind of cool to say now that we have all these episodes. That totally makes a lot of sense. But I'm excited for next year for MLB. Maybe we'll make some big moves and actually have a
I'm excited for it too.
A great season. I mean, it'd be awesome to like really sit and like progress and like have Philly get super excited for it. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to see the Phillies be good. I'd love to see baseball be. I want baseball, like the sport, to be good again. I want people.
Yeah, that's what you were saying a while ago.
I want people to be interactive with baseball.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it would be fantastic to have like an awesome winning team go there, tailgate, have a great fucking time,
that'd be nice.
Get absolutely hammered while watching baseball. Bryce Harper just takes one out for everyone. But I mean, it'd be really kind of good to see that. But same thing with the Eagles. You get like excited about them on a Sunday, not like me sitting there getting back from Strongman. Oh, cool, we're playing the Giants.
Yeah.
Word. What's the score? Oh, it's well right now it's 3-0.
Yeah.
And wow. Oh wait, have you scored in the first half? No. Gotcha.
I see.
I'm sitting there doing like schoolwork, and I'm like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
Hit the X on my computer.
Yeah.
And I want to like enjoy it a lot more. You know.
Yeah. I want the games to be better.
Well, because look at the first week we had. It was everyone came here. I hosted. We had a good time. Games were actually really good.
Yeah.
We had a cool time, and I want things to be able to be like that. Oh, let's go watch the game. We're gonna go watch the Birds just kill it, or let's watch Mike White play because Zach's out. Or
the problem is, so especially in the MLB right now, like going into next season, the Phillies are in a really bad spot. Especially now they're really not making any moves.
Yeah.
Is because the Mets now have 2 of the top 5 pitchers in the MLB, and the Nationals won the World Series 2 years ago. Have an up and coming team. And the Braves just won the World Series. It's just us and the Marlins that aren't really doing much.
Yeah.
And it's ironic that the Marlins are such a bad organization. You know who their GM is?
No.
Of operations is Derek Jeter.
And they suck.
Yeah. Well, he got rid of all their talent.
Wait, so you're telling me Derek Jeter, of all people, got rid of the talent from the Marlins? Yeah. Shouldn't he be the first person straight out to understand?
Straight out?
Well, all right.
Straight as a.
Don't say it. Don't say it. That TikTok is going to do look at the camera. No.
Straight as a narrow arrow.
You're getting the tape. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, it's an inside joke of a TikTok of that was a rough day.
Wong and a strong Wong.
You know what we gotta do? We really gotta do these coffee talks so they can like at least understand some of our inside jokes that we can share.
Yeah. Well, you want to do it on Sunday?
Let's do it on Sunday. There you guys go. You'll have your first one on Sunday. We'll be in a different situation. Same people, same kind of setup, but I mean we just hit an hour. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, guys, listen. Like we say every week, I know Gavin's going to smack me later for being like, hey, follow the socials. But, interact, have fun. Gavin, you want to do a little Easter egg?
Yeah, okay. So if you're listening to us on YouTube or you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead into the comments below and just type or just put in the word video, okay? Put in the word video. If you get to all the way up to this point, you listen all the way through, put in the word video. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Instagram or you're listening to us through Spotify, go to our Instagram page or our YouTube page, comment below, and comment video. I think it's pretty interactive. I think it's pretty cool. We're able to implement video, after just a couple months of doing this.
Yeah.
And we are working hard to get video on Spotify.
Yeah, no, that's just more. We just gotta look around. I know. Ironic enough, I listened to the Joe Rogan Experience, so he actually recommended a really cheap option. It's like $12. I think we pay for like the RSS, and we can put the video on there so you guys can see what we look like if you don't watch YouTube. Because I know a lot of people can't really listen to it if they don't, because YouTube Red once you close it out. Yeah. But yeah, guys, we're super excited. Glad to be back. Hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna be doing our movie one, I think, like right after this, right? And then enjoy, guys. And Gavin, you want to say goodbye?
Okay. Bye bye, everybody. Have a good day. Have a wonderful time.